Hey, what's up, you guys? Peace and much love and gratitude for each and every last one of y'all who clicked on tonight's video. It's great to see you guys again. And if everyone is paying attention to the title, we're going over becoming sexually disciplined, right? And why that's so important, especially if you're on retention. So listen up, take notes if you want. If not, that's cool too. Just make sure you got your ears open, okay? So without further ado, you guys, why is it important to be sexually disciplined, right? I mean, why is it that some guys have no control over themselves, right? Well, first of all, it's due to the lack of discipline. We all know that at this point. And many men nowadays, you guys, are literally on the verge of not becoming one, they're already one. And that's an incel, man. And all these type of things, right? Bashing on women, hating on women just because they can't get any. Well, you guys got to keep in mind, there's nothing a woman finds more attractive about a man, if you claim to be one, other than when he is sexually disciplined and has control over himself. Right? And it's so important to really take that seriously, you guys, because time and time again, it's been proven, really, just through sheer observation, just paying attention to your surroundings. The amount of times, you guys, that I've been out of town and I've seen guys just go crazy over women, right? I'm talking about just lusting over their bodies. Now, I'm a man too, right? I love women. I love all women. Well, at least all the good ones, right? And the ones who got their head on their shoulders and who are on the same walk of life that I am, in a sense. You know, spiritual development, personal development, really just trying to be the best that they can be. And it's just crazy to think about it now that I've been on retention for so long, right? Well, excuse me, let me reword that because I don't want to lie to you guys without even realizing I did. I've been on and off for this journey of retention for just about 4 years, I want to say, maybe 5. Because I started back when I think back in 2017. I want to say. So about like 5 years or something like that. And it just amazes me to see how much I've grown and changed and matured, not just physically, but spiritually, mentally, right? How much I've matured, and the way that I view women is just so different now. Now, don't get me wrong. If I see a nice little lady out, of course, what woman doesn't appreciate the attention, guys, right? Let's not pretend like they don't like it. And let's not pretend that especially us men don't like it, especially when we get the stares, the looks, the glances, the women trailing us into all that, right? I already know. You guys already know, okay? Especially if you experienced it, you can attest to what I'm saying. You can vouch for it because you've gone through it too. But the thing is, guys, is when you learn to control yourself, discipline yourself, realize that women aren't just sexual objects, they're not tools, they're literally gateways into this reality, into this world, you really start to see the motherly, divine figure that she is, man. Or at least that she should be, that she can be if she's not. And it's bizarre to think that just because you're on retention that the female attraction is just really the end goal, right? And I'm not going to be repetitive on that, you guys, because we should already know this up at this point. I'm in my mid-20s, man. I learned that like back when I was like, 17, 18, maybe 16, because I've been around females, I've been around women, I know how they work. I want to say I just about 80% get how their minds work, if not more, right? And that's just through observation, right? Going out and about, controlling myself in the moment, admiring them from a distance, but still paying attention to how they react, how they respond to certain guys who validate them and who don't, to the guys who are too focused on growing themselves, man, into a more mature of a person, of a man, right? Of just a spiritual being in general. Yeah, sure, because there's a lot of beautiful women out there. Don't get me wrong, I've definitely been put in a trance by quite a few of them. But I'm still in control of myself. I still understand that women can pick up on that stuff, man. Guys, listen, women can pick up on a man's energy, right? Just what you're thinking. Don't think that a woman don't know what's running through your head, man. She knows when you're stopping, staring, on the side or around the corner, where she knows what you want. It's obvious, right? But guys are just so attached to the fact that retention, almost quite literally, I'll even agree, to a certain extent, right? I wouldn't necessarily say because some guys make it seem right. We ain't gonna go there, okay? But I'll agree to a certain extent, you guys, that the more that you build up your energy, your ojas, in other words, it's just another word for energy. To the Hindus and the Taoists who practice the same thing, celibacy, aka brahmacharya, right? That the more you're in control of yourself, like the greater your aura becomes, the more stronger, the more powerful it becomes, right? That's why a lot of guys say you become more radiant, you start to glow, right? And women can pick up on that. They can pick up on just the way that you're viewing them, right? You don't have to say anything, just the way that you're looking at them. They already know what's going through our heads, man. They know what we want. Then again, they know that there's certain guys out there who are disciplined enough to say, all right, you know what? I can see them checking me out. But then afterwards, they're in control of themselves and say, all right, you know what? No more. Go back to doing what they were doing. Right? Because they're in control of themselves. They're disciplined, man, in that field of understanding that it's okay, guys, to give a little bit of attention to women, right? Because like I just said earlier, I love women. There's nothing wrong with appreciating them. But that doesn't mean you should go crazy over them and just see them as sexual objects, man. You have to become more disciplined. Why you think? Here, I'll say this, you guys, but like I said, man, take it with a grain of salt because it's just an opinion, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually factual. But check this out. And be open-minded to it, man, because this is just something that I actually can see being a major concern, something that we need to be concerned about. And that's that you guys would be surprised on how many men have become like rapists and all kinds of stuff like that, man, just because they weren't in control of themselves, because they lacked being sexually disciplined. That's all that they saw and viewed women as, was just sexual objects, man. Right? Nothing but just just insert themselves into, do what they got to do, and then run off, man. Run off like a bandit, right? Guys, that mentality's got to change, I'm telling you. And that's something real serious that we really got to take for real, right? To the next level serious. Because that stuff destroys us, man. Mentally. And afterwards, if you can't manage to get any, but still because you lack that self-discipline, that's when you go off, you watch the videos, you go on the internet, you start scrolling, look, guys, that really has to stop, man, because it serves us no purpose as men, right? It serves us no purpose, man, to be engaged in stuff like that 24/7, man. Go put that energy towards something else that's going to benefit you, that's going to grow you, that's going to mature you into the man that women are going to want to be with, right? Because they see you're in control of yourself, man. There's nothing that a woman is more attracted to in a man than when he is sexually disciplined and has control over himself. Even if you have urges, man, right? You got to be in control of yourself, bro. You have to. Because if not, why do you think certain guys give off those weirdo, creepy vibes, right? Why do you guys think that tends to happen, man? Because you're in that state of mind that says, hey, lust of women, cheeks, right? I gotta hunt down, I gotta do everything I can to get the cougar, right? And it don't have to just necessarily be an older one. I'm talking about just the cat in general, right? Yeah, sure, it's nice after a while, but look, guys, you'll get tired of it, man. Because you'll see that all it does is drain you. It takes your energy. Now imagine all that energy, man, that lasted that lasted you like a couple of seconds. Imagine what you could have put that into. Right? Just think about that, man. I tell one of my best friends the same exact thing, and yet he still thinks it's a joke. Right? But then again, why do you guys think that if you have a friend like that, when you seem to get around them, man, they just give off them kind of vibes? They got no life to them. Right? They're not passionate about anything, really. They do the same old stuff, same old things every single day. Right? It's because they lack that discipline, man. They lack that discipline. And when you lack discipline, look what happens. That means you lack control of yourself. You have no self-respect, man. I made a video on that months ago, right? It's got to change, you guys. Like Kratos said from God of War 4, man, to Atreus. When Atreus said, I'm sorry, Father, for not, I think being able to kill a thing, he was like, no, don't be sorry. Be better, man. He didn't say the man part, but I'm just saying. Kratos said to Atreus, don't be sorry. Be better. And that's the end goal, man, on retention, is to become the best version of ourselves, man. And to keep going, to build, to create, to inspire. The greatest human act, you guys, is to inspire. And with that being said, I think that is a wonderful stopping point. I really hope you guys enjoyed tonight's video. As always, gratitude and much love to every single last one of you ladies and gentlemen out there who really take the time to watch the videos, man, and really listen and tune into what I got to say, because I'm here for you guys. And I've went through these things, man, right? I used to be a constant relapser myself, back to back to back, and always wonder why my life was just trash, right? And now I've come to the understanding, man, that's why I shared that thing on my community tab, and I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get out of here, okay? But it says the older I get, I think that's what it is, the wiser. I think it goes, the older I become, the more I realize I don't know everything, man. And I still have so much to learn, right? So that's why they tell you to be open-minded to things, you guys. You'd be surprised on what you learn. You just gotta open up your mind to it. Open up your heart to it, right? So that being said, be sure to drop a like if you guys resonated. Comment down below if you guys want to. You never have to. Hit that share button if you guys really want to help support the channel. It really means the world, man. Seriously. And finally, be sure to hit that subscribe bell button down below so you guys never miss out on when I upload my next video. Sorry for it being just about like 11 minutes, but, well, sorry for it being exactly 11 minutes. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next one, okay? Enjoy you guys tonight. Much love.